Yeah, man. God is working. He's up to something.
Are you ready to turn it up?
But still I'm trusting. God is working. He is working. He is working. Tell you, God is working, working, working. Let me say, God is working. Tell you everybody, he's up to something. I may not see it, still I'm trusting. 'Cause God is working, working, working. God is working, working, working. He never sleep or slumber. My God, the promise keeper, sees every tear that falls. Every tear that falls. My God is never early, and He is never late. He's always there, right on time. Right on time, you know. And if He said it, surely He meant it.
This is Star Radio UK.
Surely He will.
Welcome.
God is working. He's up to something. I may not see it, still I'm trusting. God is working, working, working. God is working, working, working,
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
At work,
on your smartphone.
Every little thing is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. My God is not a liar, God. He should lie, or the son of man that He should repent. If He said it, then He meant it. And if He meant it, He would do it. He's up to something. I may not see it. I may not see it. Oh, Lord of mercy. Still I'm trusting. Hey, my God is working. He's working. He's working. Every day, every hour. God is working. 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 Everything is working. Everything is
Welcome.
working out for my good. Working out for my good. Everything is working. Everything is working. Working out for my good. Working out for my good. I will keep holding on. Holding on. And I will keep moving on. Moving on. Said I will keep holding on. Holding on. And I will keep moving on. Moving on. God is working. Yeah, He's up to something. I may not see it. Still I'm trusting. God is working, working, working. God is working, working, working. Listen up, God is working, even in the darkest hour. God is up to something. Still I'm trusting. Hey, I'm telling you, God is working, He's working, He's working.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
He's working it out. God is working it out for you. Hey. Yeah, man. God is working. He's up to something. I may not see it.
All around the world.
Still I'm trusting. He's working. Tell you, God is working, working, working. The business, God is working. Tell you everybody. He's up to something. I may not see it. Still I'm trusting. 'Cause God is working, working, working. God is working, working, working. He never sleep or slumber. My God, the promise keeper, sees every tear that falls. Every tear that falls. My God is never early, and He is never late. He's always there, right on time. Right on time, you know. And if He said it, surely He meant it. And if He meant it, surely He will do it. God is working.
All around the world.
Welcome.
I may not see it, still I'm trusting. God is working, working, working. God is working, 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 me say, everything is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. My God is not a liar, God. He should lie all the time.
Are you ready to turn it up?
This is Star Radio UK.
And if He meant it, God is working. He's up to something. I may not see it. I may not see it. Oh Lord of mercy. Still I'm trusting. Hey, my God is working. He's working. He's working. Every day, every hour. God is working. 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 Everything is working. Everything is working. Working out for my good. Working out for my good. Everything is working. Everything is working. Working out for my good. Working out.
Everything is working.
I will keep
I'll keep holding on. In life, you never give up.
holding on.
Hey, we're back again with the Property Hour Show live on Star Radio UK. It happens this and every Thursday from the hours of 7 p.m. right up to 8. But hey, tonight I have the legend joining me. It's gonna be another super duper fully packed. You don't want to miss anything at all. I am super excited because the man is on. And you know, this man, I can go on and on, but hey, I know we spent some time enjoying some piece of music. God is working. You might not see it, you might not hear it, but hey, He's working, and we thank Him for another beautiful day He has given us. All glory and honor be to His name. But hey, it's a Property Hour Show, and you know what? Tonight we're talking about something beautiful, something awesome, something you can't afford to miss for anything. And my very special guest is a triple VIP personality that has been in the industry close to about 2 decades, and this man is flying. Oh man. I can't wait and I can't hide my joy. Whenever he's on, it's got to do with some big things that are happening. And so, you know what? Do us a big favor. We're live on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Star Radio UK, and also on Twitter it's Star Radio UK. Star Radio UK Periscope. We are live. We are also live on TuneIn Radio. We're live on our Facebook. It's KBA Bossman Facebook page, Star Radio UK Facebook page, and also Star Radio UK fan page, and also a couple of pages across the globe, so many of them. And we're buzzing on our app. That is key. Download it on either Android or Apple, and let somebody hear the good news about property. And you know what, when I get into the real interview, I'm gonna ask my guest. I don't know why people have been so excited about the offer. There's a video that we're gonna play that is making all the waves and trending so much that myself, I am blown away. So we'll be talking about that. But hey, you can't enjoy this on your own. Get the family together. Let somebody tell somebody to tell somebody to let somebody also connect with somebody to listen to the show, because there is good news, and because you're going to be able to know how you can relocate to Ghana if you want to. And even if you've not made up your mind yet, your holiday home is waiting for you. And it's none other than Traveling Properties that have been doing some amazing work, and we're going to dive into that. But let me quickly acknowledge our sponsors, and we'll talk about them a bit later towards the end of the program. We're sponsored by M&M Concept. This company, it's one of the greatest company that has emerged out of Africa, and I can guarantee you it's a global company based in Accra. And these guys, when it comes to all media stuff and everything with designs and logos and all those stuff, it's M&M Concept. You see our beautiful flyers? Look no further. We'll talk about that later. And also we're sponsored by Mayor Associate, a project management company based in Ghana, Accra, Ghana. If you're looking to build or from conception to completion, look out no further but connect with Mayor Associate. We'll talk about that. But the good news is that Kerry's Furniture, who happens to be one of our major sponsors, they are coming up with something great in Africa, so look out for that as well. But they are based in Atlanta, Georgia. These guys can deliver to your doorstep from Botiano all the way to Bogota. They can deliver. You just have to log on, and these guys will be able to do you the best favor by delivering to your doorstep everything, furnishing, interior deco, all the furniture you need for your home, or if it's a commercial project, look no further. And last but not the least, a CIG Properties. That's Cornerstone International Group Limited. Amazing company. If you're looking for investment in Africa or in the UK, it is CIG Property. And so log on to www.cigpropertyuk.com, and these guys, connect with them and your investment, or if you're looking for mortgages, I mean, we'll talk about that more at the end of the program, and these guys will be able to help you. Thank you and welcome to the Property Hour Show proper. And tonight, anyway, my co-host is not here, but I am buzzing, and she is on assignment. So yes, as I keep on saying, when she's done, she'll be back, and we will be doing some amazing things. So thank you, Vicky Newton, and let me say welcome to my one and only, the superstar of the property industry, both in let me say in the UK, but now he's trending in Africa, and so it's it's none other than the one and only Mr. Trevor Tackie. And Trevor, welcome once again to the Property Hour Show.
Thank you so much, KB. Really appreciate that intro. As always, you make it seem so easy. and I really appreciate that. Where's my lovely Vicky?
Oh, you see, you have to ask that again. But anyway, I have to be honest. She's on assignment. When she's done, she'll join us because it's very important that she gets that done. Yeah, but hey, it's good to connect again. It's been a while. I know you've been on assignment, and that's the good news. So I'm super excited. I remember the last time you were on the program. We talked about you talked about what is coming, and lo and behold, it's happened. And so we're going to be diving into a couple of things, and the topic, we dive into the topic as well. But then let us know what we know you for, the Traveling Properties UK, where you've done some amazing work with some super top VIP clientele, and now you're on a different assignment. Let's get into the UK as to what you've been doing so far, and then we can get into Africa. Sure.
So KB, firstly, thank you so much for allowing me to be here. It's been a little while since I've been here, and I'm excited. There is obviously so much to talk about, and so little time. So
I know.
I'll try.
No, but don't worry. I think my producer has told me that we've got extra 20 to add to it. So if it's okay with you, so don't worry.
Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you to the producer on that. Really appreciate that.
That's okay.
But yeah, as you know, KB. We've been doing this property thing for a little while. I've been in the industry for close to 2 decades.
Yes.
And in the UK, we've been dealing with, the middle to higher end of the market. Those are properties starting and ranging from £250,000 to close to £20 million. We've been selling, and also we've been dealing on the rental side of things. So that's what we've been doing for the last 4 to 5 years in the UK, under Traveling Properties in the UK. So it's been awesome and exciting. We've got teams coming together, and what more can I say about that, except it's exciting times ahead.
Exciting times ahead. I like that, and I always want to be hopeful for a great future, and I like that. I like that. And
absolutely,
let's get into, because I want us to get into a bit of your story. It's very important, because you've not just arrived. You just told us close to 2 decades. But where did Trevor start? How did you get into properties? To inspire somebody, and also for the potential clients as well. Okay, I think Trevor is frozen. It's frozen, but we'll get her back shortly. Okay, we'll get Trevor back shortly, and then we will be on the move. So yes, we're talking about relocating to Ghana, and whether you're gonna buy your holiday home, or you are going to buy your retirement home, or for for business, for all kinds. It's something that you have to look at, and some amazing deals that are flying through. It's not going to be for long. When it's gone, as they say it. And so it's going to be a super time. Okay, I believe we've got Trevor back, and Trev, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I asked about your background and how you got into property, so that for potential clients, they'll want to know you've not just arrived or resurfaced or come out of anywhere, but basically for them to have that trust as well.
Sure. So I started in property early part of 2000.
Okay.
This was going back 2001 or so. I had finished 98 uni, and I was into the telecoms industry.
Right.
And I stumbled into a job, actually, which was in a newspaper called the Evening Standard. It's still there now. But
the
it was
Evening
going through the
Standard.
pages. Yes, the Evening Standard, correct. And I came across a page or an ad that said The Negotiator, and that was really exciting for me. Recently, the film Negotiator with Samuel Jackson had come out, and so I was like, wow, this is exactly what I want to do, negotiate between hostages and so forth. And it turned out it wasn't. It was a negotiator regarding properties.
I like that. Ooh.
So I ended up doing the interviews in a few places, and those that interviewed me took a liking to me, and they came to a decision where I could choose to be in West London or I could choose to be in South London. And at that time I was based in South London, so I opted for the South London because the journey would have been a lot easier for me, a lot more convenient as well. So that's why I ended up being in South London. So this was early part of 2001, I suppose. That's when it all started in the rental sector. I actually started in sales, to be fair. I was doing sales back then, was selling properties in the likes of Brockley, Lewisham, Forest Hill. Those were the catchment areas. The company I worked for was a small independent company with 4 branches. And I say small because the company that I then went into after that was a huge kind of corporate organization with, I think they had now probably around about 75 offices south of the country and things out of the UK, that is. So that's pretty much part of the story of when the genesis of myself getting into the property industry began.
That's a unique one, and I like what you said, negotiator. Your thoughts about the negotiator. Oh my. Okay then. Right. Trev, let's talk a bit about the new assignment you're on. Now,
sure.
It looks. I mean, let me confess and let me be honest with you. For the first time you spoke to me about it, I was like,
yes,
seriously, are you serious about this new step?
Yeah.
How convinced you are, but hey, I've come to understand and believe that you're a man of your word. You said it, you've done it, you're doing it, and you're going to do it. So what made you make that decision to step out to get into Ghana, to start traveling properties Ghana?
I think it was inevitable.
Okay.
I've had interest in Ghana.
Okay.
On 2 fronts. From heritage background, my family are from Ghana.
All right.
And also from a perspective that I understand that Africa is the way forward.
Right.
I think it's the frontier or the territory that is quite untapped. Is a territory that is ripe for development. And I think culturally, it has a lot to offer to the world. Right. And I think that's what kind of really piqued my interest. Also, I know from speaking to people that there's always the interest of going to Africa, but there's always been that hesitation as to how do I make that connection happen? Yeah. How do I make it an easy transaction? How can it make it a lot better and a lot more comfortable for me? So I thought, you know what, if I'm going to be able to bridge this gap, I need to take the first step. And I suppose that's where we are now.
That's, and to be quite honest, you talked about heritage, you talked about that love for and Ghana coming up as the destination Ghana, with all the background of the year of return 2019, over 1 million visitors to Ghana, and the kind of businesses and the economy and everything. I know there are challenges, but hey, there's something new, and there's that oomph. There's a buzzing, and you can't put your hand on it, but there's something happening, and I believe that might have triggered your decision.
I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. When I was growing up, when you got told that you're going to Ghana as a Ghanaian, it was mostly because you were naughty. It wasn't because you were going there for a holiday and you were going to enjoy it and things like that. It was normally, this guy, man, we've got to teach him some, some house training or something like that. So
exactly.
you were shipped off to Ghana and you did your schooling there, boarding school and that sort of thing. But what happened when we went into lockdown, I came into Ghana with a few guys to scope the land out and see, and the atmosphere was totally electric. It was amazing from what I saw. I mean, I saw a lot of young people, early 20s to the sort of like late 20s, who were working remotely, and they were enjoying the quality of life in Ghana as opposed to being in the West, for example. And this was a whole. I always was passionate about coming to Ghana and being in the soil of Africa, but when I saw how young the audience were, and they weren't coming because their parents had forced them to come, they were coming because they wanted to be there, and that was a totally different spectrum to what I'd seen previously. So I was just like, wow, what is causing these young guys? And to be fair, I'm quite young as well, but I was just like, I'm not in my 20s, of course, but still relatively young, I would say. And I was just thinking, what would cause people in the early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s or so onwards to be in Ghana? What is in Ghana for them? I saw them at the bars, I saw them at the restaurants, and they were just having a good time, generally enjoying themselves. If you went to the hotels, you see them lounging, and they were enjoying themselves, and the buzz was so positive. I was like, look, guys, we've got to do something. We've got to do something. So that was in 2020. We came, and there was about 5 or 6 of us that came. When I got back, I was just like, do you know what? We need to do something before we miss the boat. I don't want to be one of those people that would be like, do you know what? In 2020, I could have been in Ghana. We're now in 2025, and I didn't go there. And now I'm in Ghana, and I'm having to pay way over the odds for something that I could have bought or been enjoying in 2021, 2022. And I just didn't want to miss that. And I know that happens in the UK where people are like, I should have bought back in the 90s. I should have bought back in the 80s. I just waited because I thought the market was going to change. The market was going to crash. And to be fair, it hasn't done so. So that was one of the things I was thinking. I can't repeat something that had happened in the UK and now I'm in Ghana, or potentially there's an opportunity to do something in Ghana and I'm not taking full advantage of it.
I will applaud you for that any day, any time, because to make that decision is not, and with the family as well, and taking that bold decision. I say congratulations to you. And
thank you.
You're just about to take off, so you just have to hold on tight and focus on the goal. But let's get to the concept of relocating to Ghana. You've given us the background of your experience with a couple of friends and the young ones in the bars, and you find them almost everywhere. Coming on holidays by themselves, as compared to the age where the previous times where you have your naughty guy, we're taking you down to Ghana. And I can relate to what you're saying, because if my memory serves me right, either 2018, 2019, the only and biggest expo by one of our friends. They are two sisters, Anna and Victoria.
Anna and Victoria.
Yes,
and I know Anna.
Yes, she mentioned that, and and literally that's the Ghana Expo UK lifestyle. That's got to do with property. And one of the things, the key takeaway for that particular expo that year, is the fact that the number of the young guys, UK born Ghanaians that bought or got mortgages or bought properties at that expo was shocking. And
Wow.
that was when the trend started, just like what you're saying.
Yeah.
So therefore,
Yeah.
2, 3 bed, 4 bed holiday
Yeah.
homes or investment, and that was a
Yeah.
game changer for me as to how the younger ones are looking at the
Sure.
destination Ghana. So therefore, like what you're saying, brilliant, super. And I want to come to traveling properties. What is the concept? What do you have for our audience, and not just
Yeah.
people listening now, but I believe that
Sure.
there's people are going to watch after, and it goes across the globe. So what
Sure.
is what are you guys what do you have on the table for potential clients?
Excellent question, KB.
Hmm.
So currently at the moment, we are doing very similar thing to what we're doing in the UK, except that is in Ghana.
Okay.
And what we found out from speaking to quite a few people, generally speaking, is that a lot of people do want to come to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge that they have is, number one, where do they come and where do they stay?
Exactly.
So accommodation is a real issue for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Most people did used to come and stay with their families, but I think that recently that kind of family living or moving in with family has become a little unattractive, I would say, or a little disinterested.
Yeah.
Because of how people want to feel comfortable moving in and out of going home. Whereas if you're with your family, it's a little bit challenging, I would say, of keep going out, because the young lot now, they want to go out. They want to go out to clubs. They want to go out to bars. They want to go out to restaurants. They also want to just go out, for a weekend away and so forth. And sometimes I think it's a bit challenging when you're living in a family home and you may have gone out and so forth, then come back and your family may be asking, where have you gone? And you might be feeling, I'm independent. Why are you asking me, why have I gone and what am I doing and so forth? So I think the lifestyle of the younger generation now has changed, which comes to the next point. Now, Airbnb has become a real big center stage. People are able to accommodate and move into a home, which is quite similar to a home from home. They can cook for themselves, they can shop for themselves, and that sort of thing has given them a lot of liberty and a lot of freedom, and that's very attractive. So that is really, really good. But of course, also you want to be somewhere which is safe, which is secure. And to be fair, Ghana in a real sense is generally very safe and very secure. You haven't really got much to worry about on the safety side of things, but it's always good to err on the side of caution, I would say. So those kind of things come into it.
Okay.
But go on.
No. Please go on.
So
Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
going to come in with a follow-up question as to let's say, sort of a step-by-step guide as to if somebody wants to make a decision tonight. Somebody wants to, because I must be honest with you, I've already had inquiries already. I mean,
Really?
Yes, and the feedback is good. It's great. It's good.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
That's good.
I mean, it's good.
Okay.
So referrals are coming. Don't worry. And
Keep them coming.
And so I've had some inquiries. So if you can give a step-by-step guide as to, just like your experience, what you did, and you've talked about the safety. I mean, people think about that. People are worried and they have a perception, especially people that have never been to. That's key for them as well.
Sure. So for me, for example, and for my family, I think one of the key things was when I came back, after I came and spent some time in Ghana and scoped it out and decided that, okay, there is opportunity for me from there, was actually speak to my wife about it. And she's overly excited. She was like, look, I'm really excited about it. Then we obviously took some time to speak with the kids. Now, the transition between when I came back, which was April 2021, and when we left in August 2021, was very short. But having said that, it was a plan in place since pretty much 2010. So it didn't just happen overnight. It was something that happened previously. I'd come to Ghana back in 2014. I'd worked just under 2 years. My family come and join me in Ghana for about 12 months or so. So that's a bit of background. So I've got a bit of understanding about the terrain, about how to, survive and not just survive, but to be able to be in a different environment and be able to enjoy the different environment and what it has to offer, and what also I can contribute to the environment that I'm in now. So I had an experience over there, and subsequently we came back to the UK because my wife needed to finish off her medical training. She's a GP and so forth, and we're having our last child. So it was a combination of those kind of things. So I came back, and that was the birth of Trevor Properties at that point. And the dream was to always come back to Ghana because it was a thriving environment. The economy was just about to pick up. There was that year of return coming into it. There's a lot of things that were happening all cumulatively around about the same period between 2015 all the way through to 2020 and that sort of thing. There's a lot of transition and a lot of movement in that capacity. So it was a real buzz, I would say, at that point. Of interest. So when I came back in April 2021, I spoke to the big boss of the house, and she was like, I'm keen to do it. I'm keen to do it. So I was like, okay, let's start. So the first thing we did was to make sure our kids had the ideal school. So we made phone calls to the schools that we thought would be ideal. And in fact, in April when I came, I had a list. I'd been given a list by my boss of schools to investigate and obviously see what would be suitable for our 3 kids and how that would be accommodated. So when I came, part of my coming down also was to see what schools would be ideal. And I think that's very, very important for any family that is looking to come. Location is also very key. Where are you going to stay? And what kind of budget are you going to be working with? So those kind of things would really help. But first and foremost, it depends on the school that you're going to go to, because that will then lead to where you're going to reside. As you know, Ghana has a little challenge with transportation. The main mode of transportation is road. So you don't get opportunity to be using trains, trams, metros, or tubes, or those kind of things. So the main mode of transport is the road. So you do have a lot of traffic on the road. So in order for you to get to the school, if the school opens at 7:30, it would be good for you to be quite close to the school. Otherwise, you are going to be doubling up on the time that you wake up and what time your kids wake up, which may mean that you're doing yourself out of 2-3 hours in advance to be able to get your kids ready for school and then for you to set off your day as well. So that is really, really key. That's one thing I'll say to somebody who is looking to relocate and you've got kids. Make sure that you are close to the school that you want to be in. So in case there's traffic, in case there's any delays, even if it's walking distance from where you are, that will be very, very key for you. It'll save you a lot of headache and a lot of money in the long term. The other step was, once we acknowledged what school we're going to, it was about accommodation. Now, Ghana, as you know, is probably one of the second most expensive cities in Accra right now as we speak, compared to salaries and so forth. So accommodation is one of your huge or your biggest outlays, basically. So you really do need to consider that. What would your budget be? And of course, that too will factor in as to where your school location will be, for example, and things like that. So again, we had to look at how is it going to work, and is it going to be where we're going to be able to rent? How is that going to work for us, and how is that going to be of benefit to us? So I'll say to you, accommodation is also very key. So find out, where you're going to be. Ideally, if you can, rent or do Airbnb for the locations you're going to be in. That will give you some idea as to how the general terrain is like, with traffic, with movement into different locations. If you're going to be working, how is that going to work for your work? If you're not going to be working, you're going to be working remotely, how is it going to work with your internet connection, connectivity, and moving around and so forth? Those things are quite key. And people identifying where your business is and so forth. So those things, I believe, are quite key.
Thank you for that. Whoa, that's a good. I mean, from what you're saying, I can pick up that you did a good research, a background research into everything that you guys have done, because it's detailed, and also it's more like you're ready for this journey, and I love that.
You have to be.
I
You have
love
to be.
that.
I think it's one of those things, KB, that when you commit to it, you've got to really see it through, because it's very easy to get a little challenge or challenges, and we did face quite a few challenges, to be honest with you, KB.
Right.
Personally, we faced a few challenges that we were like, you know, is it a good idea to be here? What are the challenges for? But I think Ghana baptizes you by fire, and once you've gone
Hey, for
the
that.
baptism of fire, and I think once you go through that process, I think you can pretty much deal with a lot of situations and a lot of scenarios. And I think, if you're not prepared for it, it can become a bit daunting. It will become difficult, and it's not all roses and all. But I think you have to come to Ghana with the idea that it's something that you're going to be committed to, seeing it through. If you come with the idea of, you know, I just want to test it, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to just go back, I think you probably find it more challenging.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it wouldn't allow your mind to be more open to the challenges that are coming ahead. And I think it will pretty much be like, you know, why do I have to go through this process here? But the rewards, I believe personally, are much greater.
Much greater. Much greater. Thank you for that. And if you've just joined us, you're live on Star Radio UK, and the program is the Property Hour Show, this and every Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m, where we talk about everything property, from, you know what, from Asia to Africa to Australia, the United States, and also to Europe. We talk about properties in other areas or continents or countries as real estate. And my guest tonight he's a real deal, when the go-to man. And I text him this afternoon. I said manche means he's becoming the chief or the king. And you watch this space. What I'm saying, watch this space. Not because I know him, but I know what he can do as when it comes to what he sets his mind to do. But hey, we're going to talk about, I'm going to play a video that has been trending. And Trev, I would like you to talk us through, because I'll mute the voice so that people will know that it's you.
Sure.
So I'm going to play that, and then if you're watching us, he's going to take us through. This is the game changer, and that is what got people texting and calling and inquiring for me how they can connect with you and all the stuff. And please watch this video, and please, you can comment, give us a commentary. So where is this?
This is East Legon Hills.
Okay.
A place called Santo. In East Legon
okay.
Hills, not too far from Canadian International School.
Right.
And it's a development, which this is the first phase, which has been totally sold out. We've now moved on to the second phase, and that pretty much looks like it's going to be sold out anytime soon. It's made of 3-bedroom homes. The 3 bedrooms, they're around about just under 1,400 square foot. Okay. And the 4-bedroom homes, which is phenomenal, over 3 floors, you're looking at shy of 4,000 square foot. So it's almost 3 times the size of the 3-bed home. So it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Wow. And
there's a lot of things happening. There's a new area. It's literally around about 35 or so minutes away from, if you know East Legon, Lagos Avenue. It's around about 35 minutes or so from there, drive to get over to the development and site. And it's amazing. It's amazing. To me, when I heard about the pricing, I was just blown away. When I heard about them, when I got to site, actually, I was so excited. And I was just like, wow. how is this possible? Because I've been doing real estate for a little while, and I know what Ghana prices have been like. And there was a lot of people that said, why is Ghana so pricey? Why is it so expensive? What is going on, and so forth. So this was a real game changer for us. And it was just phenomenal. It was just amazing. It was just, something that we really thought, this is what the diaspora will be interested in. This is what they'll be keen on. And yeah, we've got the opportunity to be able to display it.
Wonderful. And the main question has been, some of the main questions that have come up is, as you said, the distance, let's say, from the airport. Are we looking at about an hour?
It's less than an hour, around about 45 minutes. But let's just give it an hour, just to be on the safe side. But yeah.
So an hour, okay. Okay. That sounds incredible. And also the price. Let's talk about the price. So this is a 3-bed.
This is a 3-bed, KB, and the price, there's a promotion going on at this moment in time, which is from June starting to end of June. Now that is $57,500 US. Okay. Now it's incredible, the price, because I know some people a little while back that were having that sort of money on credit cards, and they could buy this on credit card.
Yes.
So it's phenomenal, because in sterling, in pounds, you're looking around about £45,000. Now, in London, you can barely get a garage for that, depending on the location, of course. So if you're able to get a 3-bedroom house in Accra, with detached, 1,400 square foot, just below, you got parking for 2 or 3 cars, is gated, is secure, man. You can't go wrong. All the bedrooms are en suite.
So there's a gated development.
It's a gated development, and not only is it a gated development, but your actual home itself is also gated.
Oh, right.
So you could drive in and close the gates, and you get sliding gates as well. But not only is it 3 bedrooms, you've also got a boys' quarters or a maid's quarters as well, which you do. So effectively, it's almost like a 4-bedroom home.
Wow,
which is unheard of.
I mean, I was blown away when I saw it, and the replies, and also the questions that were coming up. I mean, we'll get to the questions. Some of them I've asked, which you've answered.
I heard quite a few questions.
Okay.
Some people are asking, is it made out of bricks? Was it made out of... Do you have iron rods in there? And so forth. I've heard a few, but it'd be good to hear some new ones.
It sounds too good to be true.
Yes.
To be quite honest, if you've just joined us, sorry, Trev. Let me play this, and let me play the whole development again. I mean, this just showcasing one. If you've just joined us, this is a 3-bed. Trev, is it 3-bed with a boys?
It's a 3-bedroom. Correct. 3-bedroom with a boys' quarters, making it 4 beds.
Wow.
All en suite bedrooms, and you've got a 5th WC.
Okay.
Basically,
as guest WC.
Yeah, guest toilet downstairs. Correct.
Okay. Amazing. And this is a gated development, and
it's a gated development, and your actual home has also gates. So it's quite secure in that kind of way.
That's incredible, and it's going for you have a promo going on, and we're looking
at a promo is currently going on at the moment, and it's going on for 57,500. You need to make at least 50% payment within this month. But you put a reservation of £5,000 down, sorry, $5,000 US down, and thereafter you pay at least 50% of the outstanding balance, and then the rest of the balance can be paid either over 4 months, which is interest free, or it can be paid over 12 months, which will attract interest of 12%, or it could be paid over 24 months, and that would attract interest of 15%.
Is phase 1.
Oh, okay. That sounds incredible.
It's marvelous. It's marvelous. I was there today, and to be honest with you, work in progress is going phenomenally. It's got so much to offer, and I would encourage people that are able to take advantage of this to really consider it.
And in terms of the development, let me move quickly. I think I'll play it before we wrap up later on. But so in terms of the development, are there any other amenities? Are there what are some of the attractions?
Absolutely. So the development itself, so your home, if you acquire it, you can actually add other features to it. So for example, you may say you may want a bigger compound, you pay additional for it, so you can ask for a bigger compound, which will attract additional money for it. You can ask to have a swimming pool put in there, which can be done for you. You can ask to get security cameras fitted. Those things can be done for you. But on the development itself, it will have a playground. It will have a communal swimming pool. It will have a few other features for kids to be able to walk around, a little green space and so forth. So it's a whole community that's been built. So the second phase is around about 127 units, a mixture of 2, 3 and 4 bedroom houses, but ideally 3 and 4 bedroom houses you'll be looking at.
Wow, amazing. And in terms of security, you talked about being a gated community and the individual properties as well. What would you say for somebody to have that confidence to say the location is safe, is sound, you can drive, straight from the airport, and hey, you're safe down straight to your home? Sure.
The location over there is good. So it's like I mentioned to you, from East Legon, Lagos Avenue is literally 35 minutes to get over there. So it's not too bad at all. What I will say though, the slight disadvantage is when you get towards the arch in East Legon Hills, the road is not the best road, but that road will be done. Okay, so people may have a little challenge with the roads over there. But I tell you, from what I've seen when I've been come to Ghana, and what I've seen in regards to development and progress, it's going to get done. The only thing is that I can't guarantee. For example, I was there today, and on the way there, the gutters were being made. And normally, the gutters are being made. That shows progress on a road. And that means that the road will be tarred and it will soon get better over there. So it's if it's not only just for you to purchase for your home to be there, it's also a real good investment opportunity as well, to be able to invest over there. And I think a lot of the people in the diaspora have said, Ghana's getting too expensive and all that kind of stuff. So I think this product here has really given opportunity for someone to consider it.
Great stuff. I'll come back to as an investment. Let me just quickly acknowledge just a few people on possibly YouTube and Facebook. On YouTube, I've got Apostle Bernard Bossman, that's my brother, all the way in Maryland, the US of A, saying more grace to you, KB. Thank you for that, Apostle. And we got Share Love London saying amazing. Thank you. Please keep on sharing and let somebody hear the good news. I call those good news because it is too good to be true, and this is real. And hear this. This is on Facebook. I've got Anna Ejekum saying, trusted agent, on point, approved. I'll explain that.
Tell us a thank you.
Thank you for that, Anna. But let me explain that. The on point, that's on point property management services. They are the main organizers of the Ghana Property Expo and Lifestyle every year, the biggest property real estate event in the UK and also in the US. So when it comes to Ghana, and if on point is giving thumbs up and that certifying that Traveling Properties is a trusted agent. Please, you know what? You are in safe hands. That's a trustworthy certificate that's been issued. So, Anna, thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Anna.
It's good news. It's good news. And also, Lucy Lou, please let him repeat the payment plan again. Thank you on Facebook. Okay, so Lucy Lou says that if you can please repeat the payment plan.
Sure.
Trev, if you can do that, that'll be great. And
no
then
problem.
I'll read other messages as we go along. Please go ahead.
Sure. So the reservation is $5,000 US.
Okay.
And you need to pay 50% of the value of the property. So the 3-bedroom is going for $57,500 US. And the 4-bedroom is going for $97,500 US. Now, 50% of that needs to be paid in the month of June, before June ending.
Okay.
That will secure your property for you. Thereafter, you've got 3 options. You can spread the outstanding balance over 4 months, which will attract no interest whatsoever. Or you can spread the outstanding balance over 12 months, which will attract a 12% interest, or spread it over 24 months, which will attract a 15% interest rate.
Right.
So those are the options that you currently have at the moment. Of course, there is room to obviously see how things can go, but these are the structures at the moment.
Okay. And I will read. If you want to, please send your questions and contributions. Our WhatsApp number is 07539 661744. That's 07539661744. Send your messages on, that's for WhatsApp, or you can send us a message on Twitter. It's at Star Radio UK, or you can send us a message on our YouTube channel, on YouTube channel, and also on Facebook as well. You can send your message to us. So therefore, let me read some comments. I've got, okay, right, Apostle Samuel Adu Cochrane says this is really good for those wanting to relocate back home. Thumbs up, bro. Thank you, Apostle. And okay, Lucy Lou also says that, okay, his contact, we'll give it out. I believe Trevor will give the information out before we wrap up. And okay, Apostle comes back to say, what other locations do they have consideration for? I mean, you have for consideration. I mean, that in terms of other locations, which I was going to come to that, because you did another video about Ebri and I mean other places as well. So we're going to get into that shortly. Now I was going to, okay, I'll read that message later, but let me ask this question in terms of investment before I went on to read these questions. I was going to ask about in terms of investment, because like I'm very much aware of the younger generation that have the opportunity to get holiday homes, and whilst they are over here, until they go on holiday, they can still sort of make some earnings from their property or their investment. Now, is the location good enough for investment of that type? For, let's say, how do you call it? Not Airbnb, but there's another something accommodation.
Long-term rental?
No.
Service accommodation.
Service accommodation, yes. Service accommodation. How did I forget that? Service accommodation. Would that be good for or Airbnb?
I think in all markets you you need to first of all see who you're targeting.
Yeah.
And it'll be price sensitive. So depending, of course, on how you decorate the place, how attractive it is, and so forth. We mentioned before that there is a slight caveat with regard to the roads. So the roads could be an issue for some people, but others, if it's not an issue, I think it's a great investment. And I think it's something that you really got to get your teeth into at this moment in time. You can use it as service accommodation. You can use it for Airbnb. You can generate some income from it whilst you're over in the UK or the US or Canada or Norway or so forth, wherever you are, Jamaica, it could be. And that could generate you some income until you're ready to come on holiday. So I think those are quite decent investments. And the risk of it depends, of course. There are investments that you call high risk. So some that are medium risk and there's some that are low risk. I would say this is a mixture of the low to medium risk factor because of the price points. Now, if you think the 97,500 is going to be a high risk for you, then at least you've got an option of going for the 57,500, which could be more accommodating for you. And being able to own your home outright, as opposed to having a mortgage in this circumstance, gives you more flexibility as well and a bit more peace of mind in the medium to long term.
Okay. All right. I've got this message on WhatsApp, and let me quickly read that. Okay. So this coming from Patrick. Patrick says, "Thank you so much for this program, KB. Can I ask if you have an investment where you have to give notice for the investment to be released? If you are able to make a deposit for the property, are there any arrangement for the agent to work with you so that you can achieve your goal?" I believe basically what Patrick is saying is, if the money is an investment, but they have to give notice for before that money is released onto them, and then they will be able to invest. With that, is there a possibility that you're that flexible?
I think there's flexibility in it, but I'll be absolutely honest with you, KB. Current moment, the amount of demand for such a product, I'll be quite surprised if by the end of this month there are any units left. And that is because of the price points, because of what you're getting. Some of the questions I know that you're going to ask me later on is, people were so shocked by it that they were asking, is it actually made of bricks? Does it have iron rods? What is actually wrong with it? And the truth of the matter is that there isn't anything wrong with it. This is solely for the purpose that they've designed it, so people could find it easier to accommodate and come over and be able to invest in something like this. I'm assuming the plan will be at a later stage, the prices will increase because there's going to be that much demand. And already there is that much demand. And that's just putting my cards on the table to say to you that these are the facts of it. I think at this point, an entry point of, £45,000. That for a 3-bedroom home of 1,400 square foot, that's phenomenal.
You know what? I didn't want to say this, but yesterday we did a viewing for a client, and the agent said a 1-bed in Thornton Heath. Guess how much was going for?
How much?
270.
Yeah.
For a 1-bed.
Yeah. For a 1-bed apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a flat.
Now I know exactly. I know some of the audience may say, you can't compare Ghana to
the UK.
Abrochi, or you can't compare it to London and things like that because the facilities are not there and so forth.
Yeah.
It's a developing country. And with anything that anybody knows about developing, it can only go up.
Yeah.
At the moment, and that's what the market is looking at. So when you compare where this development is and you compare it to the surrounding area and what other properties are being sold for, you cannot even fathom as to how much those other sites are going for. Something similar is going for $150 $160 for a similar thing. In a very similar, less than half a mile radius.
Yeah. I mean, half. You said that's close to the development. You mean
close to the development?
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Okay. Wow.
And they're going for 160,000 USD.
That's
But
incredible.
at this development, you're getting it for 57,500. So there's a huge disparity in that.
Yeah. There's a huge one. And let me add this to questions. Okay, I think it's one. Samuel, that's Apostle Samuel Adu. Says, please, do these properties have recreational facilities attached to them? That's on
They
Facebook.
do.
On Facebook, yeah.
They do. We covered it. They do have the swimming pool there. They do have the green area for kids to be able to play around and play area and that sort of thing over there as well. So yes, they do.
Okay, so they do. Now, Trevor, I want us to dive into other locations that you have available. So what do you have for us?
We've got other developments available. One of them is land. So if anybody's interested in land litigation, free land, again, I was there today, and it's in a Bree vicinity. It's not in a Bree township. It's probably around about 15 minutes drive from the Bree township, and it's beautiful, it's wonderful. You got lovely landscape,
mountaintop.
You got, oh man, I'm telling you, I went there today and I was just like, I don't want to come back to Accra. It was just nice, refreshing, clean air. The roads are good, but the road towards the actual development itself, it needs some work on there. So once that's done, as you know, prices will just jump, because I think anywhere in Ghana, as long as it's got the electric lights over there and you could do your own water or you could get water connected to it, the only thing that's outstanding is just the roads. Now, once the roads are done, you know that it's literally everything is on the up. The price points are very, very good. You're looking at 45,000 Ghana cedis per plot, and the plot size is 100 feet by 70 feet, and it's been really nicely demarcated. So those are looking to build one story or a bungalow, they can afford to build it in a section that's been authorized or sort of demarcated for that sort of development. And then behind that, you've got those that may want to build 2 stories or 3 stories buildings, so they wouldn't interact with blocking people's views and that sort of thing, really.
Sounds incredible. And I know you before you went to Ghana, you were talking about a brie, and this is happening, and it's it's become a dream. Super great.
It is. It feels like a dream.
Exactly.
I'm actually enjoying it.
Exactly. Now, in terms of the Ebri, the price, I know it's coming up, and things that will shock people who do not know, I can say that Ebri will become the next, not Beverly Hills, but I'm just looking at if in the UK you're talking about, because of, I mean, let's talk about the weather.
Amazing.
In Ebri, because the temperatures can drop to, like, I think,
honestly,
to like 16 thereabout, or 17.
It's amazing. The other day I was actually driving over there, and I was coming from a Duchrome, in the eastern region.
Yes.
And as we got towards, I don't know, like the Bree Township, and we're getting towards Hillbury.
Yeah.
The restaurant and the other Aruba restaurant, that sort of location, literally a fog fell on the car. And you couldn't see 5 meters ahead of you. It was amazing. It was the first time I'd actually experienced it, and I was just like, wow. Wow, this is incredible. Yeah.
It's a place you want to leave. It's a place that,
it's got so many different temperatures there, and I love how lush it is. The air, it just, to me, you get there and you're just calm. It's just really calm.
And also to talk about some of the development and tourist attractions and they've got the artwork guys there.
They've got an art exhibition over there. They've got Every Botanical Gardens. You've got Botti Falls over there. You've got Senwa Falls. You've got Safari Valley Resort in those kind of locations. There's so much happening over there at the moment.
Exactly.
That is drawing people out of Accra towards that location. And I think once also people start to realize that it doesn't always have to be in Accra. You can actually do things outside of Accra.
Yeah.
I think that will change the dynamics of how people operate with work, with lifestyle, and so forth.
Great stuff. And let me say, if you've just joined us, hey, you've missed out, but hey, the good news is that you can do a replay and get all the information. And Trev has been giving us some good tidbits and as to step-by-step guide where to start from if you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to set up your holiday home. Hey, you're in good hands. This is a company that I can vouch for, and as you heard earlier on, I read from Facebook from one of the biggest organizers of real estate exhibition in the UK, and which we happen to always almost every year as a station to be to partner and help promote the Expo. The organizers confirming, certifying traveling properties that you're in safe hands. So what's your worry? The next thing you have to do is that he's going to give us his details and all that you need to know. They'll be more than happy to help you get the next investment, holiday home, or whatever long-term rentals that you're looking for. Hey, let's talk about long-term rentals before we wrap up. Trev, what's the market like?
The market is very varied at the moment. A lot of people want, because right now we are coming up to the summer holidays.
Yes.
Some people are breaking up and so forth. So some people are flying over. They're taking up apartments for short term. Some people are going for a month. Some people are going for 3 weeks to be able to get their feet wet and that sort of stuff. The long term stuff is really good as well. People seem to be wanting to do the 6 to 12 months, and you don't necessarily have to pay the whole 12 months in advance. I think the law has been passed that 6 months now, maximum to be able to pay rent in advance, whereas previously in Ghana, a lot of people were paying 1 year to 2 years in advance of rent. But that's no longer the real case here. You can do 6 months also. So that gives you a bit more flexibility and be able to look at other options as well.
Yeah.
The rental market in regards to short-term, Airbnb sort of lifestyle, living and so forth is very, very much increased, and it's on the up.
Okay. And let me also say that in terms of the in terms of your setup for this particular project, the East Legon Hills, people are they can't wait to get your contact and your details as to how they can connect with you and get things going for them. You know what, like, people have started already booking for December, and one of the groups, there was somebody looking for accommodation for December for close to almost about 3 weeks. And people have started already, and December is it's like
December is a major rush. It's a gold rush for Ghana. Is a gold rush.
Everybody is dropping down. Maybe we have to get a ship down there because
to get a boat down.
Yeah. Maybe we jump onto the cruise or something like that and get down.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because by
the whole of UK will come down.
That's true. But Trevor, yes, if you can give us some details, how can people contact you? And also, you've talked about their breed development and what the future looks like. what the future looks like in terms of not just for your company, but you've mentioned some tidbits about the industry, where it's heading because of what is booming. So if you can just take us through that, and you can give us your details, that'll be great.
Sure. So for me, from what I've seen so far being on ground, it seems a lot of people from the diaspora are having second thoughts about what they're literally doing with their investment or their monies and so forth. And I think Ghana is a good place. It is up and coming. So the earlier you get into it, the better it is, and the more you can see growth in your investment and so forth. Of course, you have to go with recommended agents or reputable agents that will be able to assist you with making sure you do safe investments, as to just investing with anybody, because it's not as legalistic as it would be in the UK or the US over there. So you do need to work with hand in hand with people that can assist you and have a better understanding as to what the terrain is like on ground. The other thing is the property market is booming. And in fact, to a certain extent, I think it's pretty expensive and is on par with the West. In some areas, such as the airport, such as cantonments, Osu areas and so forth, you're renting similar prices that you would do in the UK. And I know that some people are like, it hasn't got the facilities, it hasn't, but there are people that are renting it out. So that kind of skew things a little bit. But what I'll say to anybody is, guys, get your chance to invest in Ghana or anywhere in Africa for your sake, but do your due diligence, of course, and see what's going to be ideal for you. I'm not financially in a position to advise you how to spend your money, so please don't hold me onto it. But from what I've seen and from what I've realized, it's a good market for you to highly consider it. In regards to areas such as Abri, I mean, we've got lands over there which were mentioned, which is plots. The plots are 100 feet by 70 feet, and they're going for something around about the £5,000 mark for that sort of plot. And that's a very good plot, and that's a very good price to be able to buy that for land. And you can build anything you want to build, respectively, within reason, but it would have to go through the builder's regulations and see whether it can accommodate the environment and so forth. So, you get architects involved and so forth in that respect. Now, for us, we have got properties that we're selling, we have got properties that we're renting, and we'll try to keep it to very similar standard as it would be in the UK or the US in regards to the finishing and in regards to the style of things. So if you do want to be able to rent a property, you can come to us, and our details are pretty straightforward. You can get us on Instagram and Trevlyn GH, that's TREVLYN GH on Instagram, or Trevlyn Properties on Instagram, which is our UK arm. And you can also get me on info at trevlynproperties.co.uk. That's TREVLYN Properties, as in PROPERTIES plural.co.uk. And I'm sure KB will be able to put it in the descriptions at some point as well. Our website is trevlyngh.com. I'm always available. Our telephone number is 00233 208 664308. So that's again 00233 208 664308. So do keep in touch. We're on WhatsApp as well, and you can call us direct as well. So we'll do our best to assist you and make sure that you find a good accommodation. I hope that's okay for you, KB, and the audience.
I believe so, but you have to give us the phone numbers again.
Sure. There's 0233 208 4466 4308.
4466 4308.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I've just lost my train of thought there. We do have quite a few numbers.
Yeah.
So let me get the right one for you.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
So
Yes.
if you, okay,
0233 208
that so
66.
okay. Let me say that the 033 it's the country code.
Area code, yes.
Yeah, that's the country code. So that you I mean, if you're in Ghana, you can omit that, but if you're in the diaspora, then you will definitely have to add 00233. That's 00233 or plus, yes, plus 333 plus 233, sorry, and the rest of it is
208
208
66.
66
Yeah, 43
43
08.
08. Okay, so I let me repeat that if I got it right. Is it's country code first. If you're in the diaspora, is 00233 208 664308. That's
Perfect.
00233 208 664308, and you can reach them on WhatsApp. Send them a message if you want to dial in. I think that'll be much easier to chat first before you dial, because possibly they might be on another call and you are like, oh, I called, but hey, I know he's a professional. He is one of the VVIP professionals that I can guarantee that he will attend to you. He knows what he's about. He is compliant. That is very key. He is compliant when it comes to the law. He's compliant when it comes to the industry. He's compliant when it comes to ethics, when it, with regards to work. So you are in safe hands. I can vouch for, and you can go all out and invest with Traveling Properties. And hey, spread the news. Let somebody hear that this is the new thing on the block. It's a new deal and it's happening, and you don't want to be regretting possibly after a couple of months or what. Hey, you can make it. It is happening. So, and the options about what he mentioned, the land as well. Ebri is just like, I mean, it's for me, it's number one in Ghana when it comes to the weather, because it gets to about about 16, 17, sometimes quite the breeze, you can feel it, and it gets a bit cold as well.
Oh, you definitely wear a jumper. You definitely wear a jumper.
Exactly.
And yeah.
Exactly.
You definitely wear a jumper. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's very key.
So
very
very
important.
nice.
Very important. All right, Trev. And before you leave us, what do you have to our audience, to potential clients, and your message from Ghana to us?
Well, guys, I would definitely say, first of all, thank you, KB, for giving me the opportunity to speak to the audience. I'm sure people have got loads and loads of questions, and so we're more than happy to try and assist you as much as we can. I would say to you, if you're sitting on the fence about it, I think this year is a year of your opportunity to be able to take a step forward and invest in Ghana. Come to Ghana if it's a case of, but I think you should consider coming to Ghana with the view that you're coming to contribute and come to assist, as opposed to feeling like Ghana will maybe owe you something or something along those lines. I've seen a lot of people that are not from Ghana, that are not from Ghana heritage or so forth, and these guys are coming in full FX, like seriously. People are relocating to Ghana and they don't have anything. When I say they don't have anything to do with Ghana, then they haven't got a heritage, at least, to say that they're Ghanaians or anything like that. But they are coming here, they're living here, they're buying land, they're buying houses, they're building houses.
Yeah,
so if
they've
you're
seen
Ghanaian,
they've seen the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're Ghanaian, and I know some of you have had some bad experiences, which is totally understandable why you'd be hesitant about it. But guys, if you're sitting on the fence, I think it's for you to come down and have a look for yourself. because Ghana that you see it now in 2022 is not going to be the same Ghana you're going to see in 2023, 2024, 2025. It will be a lot different, and we're hoping that it'll be a lot different in a positive light. So don't miss the boat. Make sure that you are considering coming here, even for a short break, if it's a month or so, just to test it out. And of course, with the COVID situation, where people are able to work remotely, you could also take advantage of potentially asking for a sabbatical or asking to work remotely for a few months and test it out for yourself. So I'd recommend you guys do that, and then you can move across Ghana, see different areas, and see what suits your boat, really. So I'll encourage you to consider it.
Wonderful.
But just for your information, go on.
No, go on, Trevor.
I was going to say, just so you're aware, I'm not saying Ghana is perfect by any means, but I'm saying to you that it's ripe for the investment, it's ripe for people like yourself to come down and contribute to the economy from a professional perspective. And if you're coming here to consider having a job, I think that might be a little tricky. I'll encourage you to come there with the idea that you're going to develop something, you're going to contribute something, you're going to create something. If you're only looking for a job, you may get a little bit frustrated because they don't work in the same expectations as you may have been working from. Absolutely. And that might frustrate you, that might cause you to think otherwise, and so forth. So if you've always dreamt about doing something, maybe you're passionate about doing weddings, wedding dresses, or you're passionate about catering, or you're passionate about building your own home and doing interior designs or something like that, it's that sort of market that you can come and build on it. It's not going to be easy, but it definitely will be worth the challenge.
Awesome, great stuff. And I said that is the last bit, but on WhatsApp I've got this question on WhatsApp and also on on Facebook, so I'll read the two I'll put the two together. It's a straightforward one. Daisy on WhatsApp says that, are you into management? That's possibly property management or something like that. And Lucy Lou says for the, I believe it's for the development in East Legon Hills. She's saying that any service charges, considering it's gated, it's a gated development,
there is a service charge, correct?
If yes, how much?
There is a service charge. At this moment in time, it hasn't been finalized, so I'd be misleading you if I was to tell you what the figures are. But I have an idea of it, but unfortunately, it's not something that's been firmed up, so it'd be unfair of me to confirm that with you right now. But with any development in Ghana or outside of Ghana, there are service charges, and that's to maintain the grounds, the landscaping, that's to maintain the swimming pool, communal swimming pool, that's to maintain the kids' play area and so forth. So there definitely will be something like that. I don't imagine it being exuberant, but there definitely will be something there. So that will be confirmed at a later date.
Okay, super. And are you into management? That Daisy from on WhatsApp. Are you? It's traveling into property management.
It depends what you mean by management, because there's two sides of management. There's block management, and then there's management where you're actually managing the rental of the property, which doesn't have to do with the block management. We do management when it comes to the rental of the properties. We don't do block management, but we do have affiliates that do block management. We will be looking to go into block management, but at this point, it's a bit early for us. So we're doing management in regards to the property itself. So single let management is what we're doing, not block management at the moment.
Okay. All right, I believe that answers it. And if you want to get in contact, the number again is that's country code is 00233. That's 208-664308. And I'll repeat it before I wrap up. And Trev, last of the last, before you go any shout out, you're more than welcome to give the shout out to friends, family, colleagues?
Yes. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Star Radio for hosting us, Traveling Properties in the UK, Traveling GH, Traveling Ghana. You guys have always done an awesome job, and you've always given us a platform from the start, really. You were one of the first people to accommodate us, and I just want to say really appreciate you guys, and you guys are doing a marvelous job. KB, you're always a top guy, and you've always looked after us, so we really, really appreciate you, and keep doing the good work you're doing, and speaking to the diasporas and things like that. For us, I would say those that are on the fence about investing in Ghana and so forth, we need you over here. You are a real great asset. You've got a lot of qualities, you've got a lot of abilities that the country does need you. And I just want to say that, yes, there are frustrations and so forth, but guys, we've got to build our country, and it's only us that can do it. So if anything, it would be good for you to be here and be able to add your little bit to it, and make it a better place for all of us. So that's what I'd say to us. Do give us a call. We're more than happy to be able to assist you. And just if you just want to have a catch up or something like that, we're also able to do that. But we're into the property business. On the sell side of things, we sell properties, we rent out properties, and we also sell land and so forth. So if those are the things that you're interested in, we're more than happy to assist you.
We're happy to assist you. That's Traveling Properties GH, the one and only, the legend himself. Manche.
Thank you.
Ghana Manche, but Ghana Manche.
We really appreciate it.
All right then.
Send my love to our sweet Vicky.
Vicky, I'll do that. I'll let her know.
Yeah.
I believe she'll be watching. Normally she watches.
Indeed.
Yeah. But thank you so much. My love to the family and
indeed,
everyone.
And you too. And we'll catch up.
We'll catch up soon. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you, guys.
And have a good
night.
night.
Take care and have a good evening.
All right then.
Bye.
Okay, so you had it all for yourself. It's a good time talking about relocating to Ghana. If you have the idea, hey, you had it all yourself. Up the number to ring, or you can, I mean, it's a WhatsApp number, so straightforward. You don't need to buy any credit. If you've got internet, hey, why don't you send them a text, a WhatsApp message, or a voice clip? I believe they will be able to connect with you, and you can take it from there. That's 00 233 208 664 308. Okay, I'll take that again. 00 233 208 664 308. And you can connect with Traveling Properties GH, that's Ghana, and they'll be able to give you that amazing deal that you can't afford to let it slip. As you said, there are people that are inquiring. I mean, so many. I must be honest with you. So many people are moved and surprised at the price and all those stuff. And so why don't you connect with them? But hey, there are good things happening. As he said, challenges. I mean, across the world, there are so many challenges. So why don't you take that step of investing? It's got to do with a mindset. You can do it if you believe it. That you can do it, you can achieve it. Go for it. And thank you for joining us tonight. And before I wrap up, let me say that join me this Sunday. Is going to be another good time on Faith Talk. Hey, you don't want to miss Faith Talk on Sunday, 5 p.m. UK time, with myself again, and we are diving into something unique. Watch out for the flyer, possibly tomorrow. So, and we will be dealing with some amazing topics. But hey, thank you so much to our sponsors who have made it possible. To all our viewers across the globe, thank you for sticking and staying. It's a privilege to come your way, serving you and giving you all these information. Please, information is good, but the application is that which brings the results. So don't let it slip. It is when you apply what you have received, that is when you put it to work. That is, in other words, that's when you get a result out of. You can't study law or medicine or whatever you've studied and come out and sit on the fence. You have to apply. It's possible. Whatever the obstacle is, you can overcome it. It's the battleground is in your mind. If you believe it, you can have it. And so go for it. And let me say thank you to everyone that has made it possible for us. We thank our sponsors, Mia Associate. If you're looking for project management companies, hey, look no further. These guys are incredible. Very experienced, trustworthy. They've operated in the UK. They've been in the UK and they have relocated together. So Mia Associate, you can connect with them via us. Is 0208 133 2258. That's 0208 133 2258, and we'll be able to connect you 15% discount from Mia Associate Project Management company when it comes to real estate or properties, and from conception to completion they'll be able to help you manage your property your building project. And let me say M&M Concept. This is the company you have to look out for. If you're looking for to design your next flyer or any media works or print, hey, look no further. These guys are unique in what they do. They are a global company located in Accra, Ghana, and they deliver to your doorstep. That is the good news. They have some tight deadlines that they can meet even within an hour. They can meet that deadline. So look no further. It's got to do with M&M Concept. Everything design, everything print works, everything that you're looking for, t-shirts, merchandise, everything. So it's M&M Concept. Give us a call 0208 133 2258 and they'll be able to help you. And also one of our major sponsors is Kerry's Furniture. You know what? The good news about Kerry's Furniture is that there's something big coming. So watch out. Africa, watch out. But what they have as a promo is that they can deliver to your doorstep and a 15% discount if you should mention Star Radio UK, or even if you forget Star Radio, you can't forget KB. Mention KB on and you'll be able to get a good discount. And let me say that they can deliver from Bogota to Achimbagro. They can deliver to your doorstep. Just connect with them on Instagram and also on Facebook. Keris is Kharis Furniture. Google it or search it on Instagram or Facebook. Connect with them. They will be able to connect back with you, have that conversation, look out for their product and also the service that they offer. Amazing. They're based in the US but can deliver to your doorstep no matter where you are. That's the good news. Last but not the least is CIG Properties. That's Cornerstone International Group Limited. This is a company that has well invested into what we talk about, real estate or properties. If you're looking for investment, if you're looking to get a property in the UK or in Ghana, look no further. CIG Properties will be able to help you get your mortgage in place. The most complicated cases when it comes to mortgages, they will be able to deal with it for you, and you don't have to struggle in paying or a loan. There's a way out for every single challenge that we face. And so connect with CIG Properties. If you're looking to sell your house, they'll be able to help you out. They do cash buy as well. If you're looking to also let it out, look no further. They'll be able to help you. And last but not the least, if you're looking to invest in Africa, that is a company to help you from the UK into Africa, whether it's Nigeria, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ghana. It's CIG Properties, www.cigpropertyuk.com, or give them a call on 0203 916 5588. That's 0203 916-5588, and they'll be able to help you. Thank you for sticking and staying. Thank you for giving us space within your space. And join Archie and the team tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the morning show, the Start Radio UK morning show. Star morning show is going to be amazing. Every news, it's got to do with the breaking news, current news, and all things that make news. We talk about good news here, but you know, bad news is part of it as well, even though we don't want to hear bad news, but we talk about good news on the morning show. Join them and you will be amazed. And tomorrow being Friday, the Queen of the Airwaves, Afia show is on as well, and it's going to be amazing. Mr. Frank Davis, I hope the sun is shining well, and good times, you know, just jealous, but it's good, it's okay. And thank you, Mr. Achiamon, for producing the show. Thank you. God bless, no stress, nothing less. And thank you for watching us. Apostle Bernard Bossman, all the way from Maryland, and all the wonderful. How could I have forgotten this? Please help me congratulate and celebrate my one and only, the only ambassador of hope, is celebrating 65 years in ministry. Wow. Not in ministry, I mean 65 years. 60. I'm super excited. 65 years. It's amazing. Tomorrow is your birthday, Bishop Dr. Frank Ofosuapia, the founding father of All Nations Church and all the branches and its affiliates. We celebrate you, Papa. We honor and salute you for the great things that God has done with you and the lives you've transformed, changed, and impacted. And congratulations and happy birthday in advance to you. And that's tomorrow. And my nephew, Frank Amwako, you celebrate another. You're going to be celebrating another milestone on the 12th, and so we'll be talking about it as well. Frank, congratulations to you, and Bishop, thank you so much, and congratulations to you as well. Have a good night, and thank you for sticking and staying. It's been a good time. I've enjoyed every bit. I've learned something unique as well, what is happening in Ghana. So do a playback, keep on sharing, and let somebody hear. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Nothing less. And let me see what I can play for you. What can I play for you? Okay, God is working. Okay. And okay. Okay. Okay, God is working. Let's take this. I sign off with this. Thank you. Good night. God bless, no stress, nothing less. Have a good night, and God be with you.
This is Star Radio UK.
Thanks for listening.
All around the world. Turn it on. Turn it up.
My God, the promise keeper, sees every tear that falls. Every tear that falls. My God is never
Broadcasting live online.
He is never late. He's always there.
While the others keep on talking, we keep on rocking.
I may not see it, still I'm trusting. My God.
is Star Radio UK.
Me say, everything is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
While the others keep on talking, we keep on rocking.
If he said it, then he meant it. And if he meant it, God is working. It's up to something. I may not see it. Oh, Lord of mercy. Still I'm trusting. Hey, my God is working. He's working. Every day, every hour. He's working. Everything is working. Everything is working. Working out for my good. Working out for my good. Everything is working. Everything is working. Working out for my good. Working out for my good. I will keep
Thanks for listening.
holding on.
Hi there, this is CJ Buckley, your life coach. And whenever I'm in London, I listen to Star Radio UK right here. But guess what? You can listen to wherever you are.
Holding on. And I will keep moving on. Moving on. God is working. It's up to something. I may not see it. Still I'm trusting. God is working. God is working. Listen up. God is working.
The coolest way to start your weekend.
God is up to something. Still I'm trusting. Hey, I'm telling you.
Online, on mobile, and soon on TV. This is Star Radio UK, the leading Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
The coolest way to start your weekend.
He's working it out. God is working it out.
Thanks for listening.
Turn it on. Turn it up.